Hello, so we're going to now decorate our pinata. So all I've done is I grabbed a box. I'm sorry to be lazy. I have pictures of a better pinata, but just for now, this is just the technical part about how to put the hanger on, how to do the tissue paper, and how to glue on your details. So let's start with the hanger. You're going to figure out the top of your pinata. Mine, of course, is just a box, but you want to have it probably about no more than 4 inches wide, and we're going to start that 4 anchored hanger. It's going to have kind of this almost like a carriage on top that then we will twist the wire and put a loop at the top. So you'll take your X-Acto knife. We basically did this in class, but I do have a few of you out of state, and I've got one that was absent, so here we go for you. So I'm going to cut an X. Let me get closer to that. I don't want to make you seasick, but let's get close. So I'm going to cut out. Where did I go? Oh, right here. So I cut into my box with my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut an X. I'm going to do it again where I think my other point should be, and again it's about 4 inches apart. Like that. And then you can take a pencil, and you can, just reinforce that hole. And then you're going to just estimate and do it on the other side. And I have done that already. So now I'll flip that over and you can see I've done it on the other side. Now we're going to pretend that this box is closed, but I needed to show you how to do the hanger part. So I have allowed my, supposedly, you've got to pretend with me here, but let's pretend that this box is completely closed like your pinata is, except you're going to have some sort of flap. I talked about that, how you've got to have some sort of doorway that you can get your hand in, and you'll see why. So it's very important that you cut some sort of little flap. It might look like basically a, like a ventriloquist puppet mouth that opens up, but just some sort of flap you can get in. It can be at the top, it can be on the side. All right, so let's look at our wire. You're going to cut 2 pieces of wire basically 18 inches long. It can be shorter, but this way you definitely have enough to work with. And we're going to make 2 loops. So I'm going to take and, oh, you know what? Again, it's really helpful if you take that pencil and just kind of open it up a little bit more. Go in, impale the thing on one side and on the other. There's that hole on the other side. Now we're going to go back inside. We're going to leave a nice fat loop at the top. Okay, not like that. And see how much wire? I've got a lot of wire, but I've got a lot that's nice to work with. I'm going to squeeze that wire and I'm going to twist it. I'm going to hold it on one side if I can. Your hand, you're probably one-handed in there. The box should be able to help you hold, so you can kind of hold over here. I'm going to tighten this down. You can hold on one side, on the side of your box, and hold on the other inside the box. And you're going to twist. And you want to twist it so that it's like long, not like it's looped, okay? And then once you feel like you've got enough twists, you can actually take these little legs here and just bend them back upward. And that's just going to make sure that it doesn't slip out. Okay, so we'll do that on the other side with the other loop. I'm sorry if I'm out of screen, I'm just trying to get through this real quickly. So again, I threaded those 2 ends in. I'm going to try to make sure they're about, no, I'm going to start matching. Okay, so I think they're about good. That's nice. Nice length. And again, I'm holding here on this side. I've got my hand in the pocket part, but of course I've made a big opening so that you can see. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm twisting, twisting, twisting. And then these are really long, but you can snip them shorter, and then just go back on itself, back on itself. It's not going to slip out. And then when you get to this part, I'm going to squeeze those all 4 together and try to find the middle. And then I'm just going to twist. This is one way of doing it. If you found another way, or maybe you made these and it's just a little short and you just want to add a loop on top, or just whatever works. But I just have found that if you have 4 entry points, you're going to have a stronger carriage at the top in which the pinata will hang. Okay, so that's the hanger. Once you get the hanger, you can start decorating. All right, again, sorry about the flap. We'll pretend that it's completely sealed. But